Gavin. Look at that huge donut. Do you see it? Do you see it? Look at this. Oh, you want this? Oh, you got it? You know it goes good with a big donut? Coffee. Let's go talk about it. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. And we're going to look at two different coffee makers. And we're not going to get too far into it, but merely the question is, which one's better? Do you like the Keurig, or do you like the Verismo? Oh, there we go, more light. Kitchen remodel. Kitchen remodel. Anyways, so this is the Verismo. It's made by Starbucks. And then we have the Keurig brewer. I mean, Keurigs have been pretty much, I think, a staple in just kind of fast, pod-based coffee systems for forever now. And I've been living under a rock, so I don't have anything against the Keurig. I love it. It's been a staple in my household for a very long time, and in the office. Until recently, at work, someone brought in an older model of a Verismo, and I've never tried it before. And it's very much a similar system. They use pods as well, but it's just kind of like Starbucks proprietary stuff. But wow, phenomenal difference, let me tell you. So they're still kind of the same. They're both pods, but you see how Keurig one's a little bit bigger and the Starbucks one is a little bit smaller. And don't get me wrong, you know, Starbucks even still makes, you know, the Keurig ones, but they just don't taste as good. This one is a espresso, and it's great. Now, I don't make espressos the way that you should make espressos. I make them the way that I like them, and that's weak. But the flavor is excellent. It's got like a creamy texture to it too. I don't know how they do it. I should bust one of these pods open, but I'm not going to because I don't want to waste it. But it's delicious. So, you know, the Keurig, you can get this basically at any store. All retail stores have some type of variation of the 5,000 models of Keurigs that are out there in this world. And same thing with pods. They're very easy to get, whether you're doing it online or in store, but they're definitely available everywhere in store. The Verismo, not so much. You can get this machine at a Starbucks, I think, or very select stores that they allow to sell them. Like, we got this at a
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond. Usually don't catch me in there that much, but no lie, the store's kind of cool. But anyways, that's where we got this from. So this Keurig, I think, was kind of around the same price, like $150, $170. I know the Verismo, since we recently got it, it's $150. And then, I mean, if you ever been to Bed Bath & Beyond before, they send you like 1 million coupons in the mail. So even if you don't get them, you're going to know someone that has like 20% off, so you save a few bucks. Or if you're planning on getting one, without having any bearing on what I'm about to say, because you don't care, you just know that you like it, then sign up for the app, the Bed Bath & Beyond app, and then like in a day they'll give you like a 20% off coupon. So save yourself some money. But anyways, this one is very exclusive as far as just the general spots where you can pick up the pods and stuff and accessories for this device. So, you know, take that in consideration. If you're limited and there's not a lot of stores that sell this stuff, maybe it won't be something you want to get because you just can't get it anywhere else. Like if I'm in Michigan, if you go to a Meijer, I'm not going to find this, and I'm not going to find the pods for it. So if that's the case for you, that would really suck, and I can see why you wouldn't want to get this device. But if you're able to get it, what? Okay, well then if you have internet connection then, and if you're cool with ordering coffee on the internet, then you're going to be fine. But it's delicious. It's the same thing too. So, you know, this Keurig, it has the side fill tank. It gives you like a max readout, and you just flip open the top, fill it up with water, and it's got its own filter in there. You're good to go. Same thing with this Verismo. This actually comes off completely, but you can just pop this little top off, and they got a fill line there for you, and it's got a filter in there as well. So basically, essentially it's the same thing. The only difference is the quality of the product you're getting. And I'm not gonna go out there and just say that Starbucks is a better quality coffee, because It just depends on your taste and what you like, but I definitely prefer it just because it just seems a lot more bolder, and it's just got this creaminess without having to add anything. I don't drink my coffee black, but I feel like I can give it an honest shot with this and probably be pretty satisfied. It's just really good. So the construction of this Verismo is really well done too. It's actually pretty elegant looking. You know, just pretend that this stuff isn't there. It just looks really good. But so does the Keurig as well. But after, you know, drinking out of the Keurig for a while and then doing this just for a few days, I just noticed that there's just like a world of a difference that I didn't know about. So in my opinion, this tastes a lot better. And the pods and the pricing for the pods really isn't that off. Like you get 12 of these pods. We bought a 12 pod pack for $10. It's pretty much about the same for the Keurig for the coffee that we buy, which is like the donut shop medium roast regular. And I've tried dark roasts on this too, but they always just kind of come out the same for me. So that's why I think I fell in love with this Verismo more. But anyways, what's cool about it too is, you know, with the Keurig, you just pop it up, put a pod in, and when you're done, you just pull it back out, and that's it. Real simple, very plain, nothing complicated about it. And then you can also, you know, if you open and close it and it's empty, you can still do like just hot water and stuff like that. For the Verismo, it's the same premise. You open it up here. But you see that? There was a pod in there earlier, and when you open it, it falls into this little tray here that you can remove. So it collects your old ones for you, and then you can just, over time, just remove them when you need to, when it gets full. It's kind of cool, so that way if you're in a hurry, you don't have to worry about it, especially since right when you're done using a pod and making your coffee, that pod's going to be pretty hot. So not only can you avoid burning your hands, but like anybody, if you just immediately throw it in the garbage, you got to be careful not to get it too close to the plastic for your garbage liner, otherwise it's going to melt it. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if they actually thought about that or not. That's probably just coincidence, but if it's not, kudos for the engineering. This is an all metal lever. It feels really nice. It's like dark oily copper look. But anyways, these are the modes for it. Got your power on. Now when you buy this too, it'll have like a label that's like a sticker, and it actually tells you what everything is. That's removable, and once you remove it, they're all gone. But it's really not hard to figure out. I mean, it's lighting here is going to be kind of dark, but it's like a picture of a milk jug. It's for, I guess you can buy some pods that have like lactose in it, so you can do that. This is just hot water. No, wait, I lied. This is your primer button, and then here's just hot water here, and then you have espressos, and then you have regular coffee or infused coffee mixes that you can do, or at least that's what it says. That's the button that I use for everything. That's the go-to button, so I don't really care about anything else. That's it. When you first buy this, you're going to fill the water up, put the tank on, plug in the device, power it on, and then you're going to prime it with that button there. I believe you're going to do it 5 times. You're going to do it 5 times, so make sure you have a cup in here, and then it's basically just going to make sure that it's getting the right amount of water in there and primed in the pump, so that way you can just continuously use it without any issues and without any like pressure issues or something like that. So very simple, removable tray too, so you got a drip tray. This is heavy, it actually uses like this really heavy metal, and it looks really nice. You know, Keurig has one too, and there's nothing wrong with it. It works, but it's definitely like thin and chintzy, and since it's got this like silver chrome look to it, it's just any little bit of dirtiness. You know, if you have guests coming over to get coffee, they're gonna think you're sloppy, so you gotta wash it all the time. This one, you probably don't have to wash it as much, and it's got 2 different settings for it. Or actually 3, I suppose. You could just not use it for like a tall cup. You got this bottom cup here, and then the top. And again, the top I think is because when you drink espressos the way that you're supposed to, it's like a super tiny cup, like a little tea party cup. But I don't do it that way, so I just put it right there, and it works great. Water comes out of here. This is the tray that I was talking about. It's hard to do it one-handed. Wait. You're not doing. There we go. And you see, get a collection of pots. I'm gonna throw them away. Oh wait. Oh, gross. got some coffee in there. Throw it away later. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So in theory, these devices are pretty much the same. It's just going to be personal preference on the type of coffee that you enjoy drinking and just the flavor profiles. So for me, Verismo, huge thumbs up. Like 3 thumbs. I only have 2. 3. Keurig, 1.5 to 2. It's still good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to hate on it. I'm keeping it. I'm sure we'll still use it. But I feel like we're going to use the Verismo a lot more because it's just so much more tasty. I mean, Leanne, do you agree?
It's a world of a difference.
Yeah, it's night and day, and you're really not going to know until you try it. But that's if you like, you know, a stronger, more bold coffee. And I know it's not for everyone. My mother, she doesn't like Starbucks coffee, period. She'll never drink it because she thinks it tastes horrible. And that's fine, you know, more Starbucks for me. But it will also save you money, though, if you do like Starbucks a lot, because, you know, 12 pods for $10. That's cheaper. You do the math. That's cheaper than going to Starbucks and just ordering a coffee every day. So, really cool. I definitely wouldn't drink them every day, though. Maybe just like every once in a while, it's a tasty treat. Don't go too crazy, but, you know, to each their own. If you've got the resources, do it. It's delicious. But that's my 2 cents on it. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys own a Verismo? Own a Keurig? Which one do you like better? Or which one do you despise? Like, is there a reason why? Like, I don't know too much about the Verismo other than we got one and it's awesome. But do you guys having any issues with it? Or do you just really love it, just like me? You're just like me? High five? Or, you know, Keurig. Do you just favor the Keurig because of its availability? Or you just don't have a problem with the flavor? You think it's great? That's cool too. Tell me what you like about it and what you don't like about it. And then we can talk about coffee sometime. Maybe over a coffee. Who knows? It could be great. Let's make friends. Alright. Well, thanks guys. I hope you appreciated the video. I hope you found it somewhat useful, even though I didn't, you know, I'm talking about 2 instant coffee machines. But it's like, what time is it right now? Man, it's 9:43. I'm not making coffee right now. So maybe later I'll post a video of me making coffee and enjoying it. And you guys can just stare at me creepily drinking a cup of coffee, enjoying it. But yeah, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.